This is a 2-mark question asked in GATE 2021 of electrical. This is from digital subjects and from counter topic. The given question is, a counter is constructed with 3 D flip-flops. The input-output pairs are named like D0 Q0, D1 Q1 and D2 Q2, where subscript 0 denotes the least significant bit. The output sequence is desired to be the gray code sequence which is given. Note that the bits are listed Q2, Q1, Q0 formats. The combinational logic for D1 is which of the following options? So let me summarize what is given in the question. So basically it's a 3-bit counter and the counting sequence in this way. It should make the transition of the state in this way. If this is designed using 3 D flip-flop, D2, D1, D0, having D0 as LSB and D2 is MSB, then what is the expression of D1? So it's a very regular model problems. So I believe most of you might have answered in the exam papers. It's not at all a tricky problems. So in such kind of cases, we have some predefined steps. So present state, next states, and then we have flip-flop inputs. So present states, so it is Q2, Q1, Q0. Next state Q2 plus, Q1 plus, Q0 plus. Flip-flop inputs are D2, D1, D0s because there are 3 flip-flops. Okay, now arbitrarily let me write all the possible combinations, and then by referring the given sequence we'll be finding the next state. Yeah. So if you see, if the present state is 0, 0, 0, the next state should be 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now if the present state is 0, 0, 1, what is the next state? Next state is 0, 1, 1. So from 0, 0, 1, we expect the counter should go to 0, 1, 1. If the present state is 0, 1, 0, what is the next state? So if you see here, if the present state is 0, 1, 0, the next state is 1, 1, 0. So from 0, 1, 0, it should move to 1, 1, 0. Now the next thing is, from 0, 1, 1, where it should move? If you see here, after 0, 1, 1, the next state is 0, 1, 0. So I'm writing here 0, 1, 0. Now the next question is, from 1, 0, 0, where it should move? From 1, 0, 0, where it should move? So I think 1, 0, 1, this is 1, 0, 0 given actually. Sorry, and then 0, 0, 0. Please make a change. Okay, so I just written there 0, 0, 0 instead of 1, 0, 0. Okay, so if the present state is 1, 0, 0, so the next state is 0, 0, 0, right? So the next state is 0, 0, 0. So from here it should go to 0, 0, 0. If the present state is 1, 0, 1, so you can see here the present state is 1, 0, 1, next state is 1, 0, 0. If the present state is 1, 1, 0, the next state is 1, 1, 1. If the present state is 1, 1, 1, the next state is 1, 0, 1. Very simple. So from 0, 0, 0, I reach to 0, 0, 1. So you understood this. From 0, 0, 1, where I should go? From 0, 0, 1, I should go to 0, 1, 1. So I have written here 0, 1, 1. This is clear. Next question is from 0, 1, 0, where it should go. So I am referring here, where is 0, 1, 0? This is 0, 1, 0. From here, it is going to 1, 1, 0. So I am writing here 1, 1, 0. This is clear. Next, from 0, 1, 1, where it is going? From 0, 1, 1, it is going to 0, 1, 0. So this is also clear. Next, from 1, 0, 0, where it is going? It is going to 0, 0. Next, from 1, 0, 1, where it is going? 1, 0, 0. Next, from 1, 0, 1, where it is going? 1, 0, 0. And from 1, 1, 0, where it is going? 1, 1. And from 1, 1, where it is going? 1, 0, 1. So by referring this given counting sequence, I have just filled up this present state and next state. So you know very well, if we know the present state and next state, then how to get the flip-flop inputs? If we know the present state and this thing, so how to get the corresponding flip-flop input? For this, we have to use the excitation table. So of which flip-flop? In this case, we are interested to use what? D flip-flop. So naturally, we should refer the excitation table of D flip-flop. So there are 4 possible combinations like this, and this is the excitation table of D flip-flop. By referring the present state and next state, while finding the flip-flop input, we refer the excitation table. By referring the flip-flop input present state, if are interested to get the next state, we should go for the, what is that? State table, right? Not excitation table. But here, my interest is to find D1. So there is no point to find this D2 and D0 as far as this question is concerned. So I am not interested for D2 and D0. I am only interested for D1. That's what is asked in the questions. So to refer, to find D1, so the corresponding flip-flop present state and next state should be refer. So if I am finding for D1, then I should refer Q1 and Q1 plus to find this D1. So by referring Q1 and Q1 plus column and using this excitation table, I will be filling up this particular column, what is flip-flop inputs. 0, 0, 0, 0, it is 0. 0, 1, 0, 1, it is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, it is 1. Again 1, 1 we are getting, this will be again 1. Then 0, 0, the top row is 0. Next 0, 0, it is again 0. Next 1, 1, it is again 1. Next 1, 0, it is again 0. So this is what your D1 is. So D1, if I try to write this as a functions of Q2, Q1, Q0s, what are the mean terms I will get? So mean term means what are the rows where we have logic 1. So this, this and this. So the corresponding input combination, if I see 1, then I have 2, then I have 3 and then I have 6. So I am getting here 1, 2, 3, 6. You can see here there are 4 mean terms, 4 max terms. 1, 2, 3, 4 mean terms and 4 max. What are the mean terms? Mean term 1, mean term 2, mean term 3 and mean term 6. These are the 4 mean terms. So I am taking a 3 variable K map. So this is your Q2, this is your Q1 and Q0s. So this is your Q2 bar, this is your Q2, this is your Q1 Q0 bar, this is your Q1 bar Q0, this is Q1 Q0 and this is Q1 Q0 bar. So you can plot the corresponding mean terms, mean term 1, mean term 2, sorry, this is 0, 1, this is 3 and this is 2 and then I have 6 also, 4, 5, 7 and 6, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. So I have 4 mean terms, I have plotted 4 mean terms. So now if you try to group them, so clearly there is no possibility of quad. So there are 2 possible pairs. So what is the expression of this pair? From row I will get Q2 bar and from column the common part is Q0. So the expression of this particular pair is Q2 bar Q0s. And what about this? The expression of this particular pair is Q1 Q0 bar. You don't get anything from row because in row all are varying. Column is constant Q1 Q0 bar. So basically the expression of D1 is or combination of this and this, that is Q1 Q0 bar plus Q2 bar Q0s. So this is what the final answer is. So Q2 bar Q0 plus Q1 Q0 bar. So this is what was given in one of the options and thus the right answer for this particular questions. This is one more question asked in GATE 2021 of electrical. This is from digital subjects and from sequential circuit topic. The given question is a 16-bit synchronous binary up counter is clocked with a frequency f clock. The 2 most significant bits are odd together to form an output y. Measurement shows that y is periodic and duration for which y remains high in each period is 24 milliseconds. The clock frequency of f clock in megahertz is dash up to 2 decimal places. So basically we can draw this block diagram. If you see, it's a 16-bit synchronous up counter, right? It's a 16-bit synchronous up counter. It is said that the 2 most significant bits are odd. That means the output of 2 most significant bits are given to a OR gates, and it is said that the output of OR gate, it is 1 for, this is what y is, okay? It is 1 for 24 millisecond each period of y. So once again I am telling, it's a 16-bit synchronous binary up counter is given where 2 MSB or the 2 most significant bits of the counters are odd together and the output is y. Y is periodic and in every period of y remains 1 for 24 millisecond and rest of the period, I mean from the complete period, if we exclude this 24 millisecond, it is 0. That's what it means. Okay. So y equals to 1 for 24 millisecond. Then what is the clock frequency? It's actually good logical questions. You need bit logical brain to answer this. So one thing, so total how many bits are there in the outputs? There are 16 bits. So using 16 bits, how many maximum number of possible state we can have? So in a 16-bit counter, okay, so okay, you can write like this. In a n-bit counter, we can have 2 power n number of total states. So the number of states can't exceed 2 power n. So it's here n equals to 16. So in this case, the total number of states that is possible is 2 raised to power 16. Total number of state is 2 raised to power 16. But it is said that y equals to 1 for 24 milliseconds. Now we should ask ourselves, when y can be 1? So y can be 1, the property of the OR gate, if you remember, y is 1. So if I think of a OR gate, it's a 2 input OR gates. If I say this is A, B and this is y, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So this is the truth table of a 2 input OR gates. So what you can see here, if any one of the input is 1, output is 1. Only when both of the inputs are 0, output is 0. So basically, if I say y is equals to 1, it means either of this or both of them are 1. In other words, both of them are not 0. Only when both of them are not 0, you will get it is 1. If any one of this is 1 or both of them are 1, then you get y equals to 1. Isn't it? Now if I ask you for how many possible states, so out of 2 raised to power 16 number of states, for how many possible states the output y equals to 1? So what is the answer? Or for how many possible, for like out of 2 raised to power 16 number of states, for how many states the output y equals to 0 or y equals to 1? Then how to answer this? So one thing is very much clear. Suppose, so let us answer for how many states y is not 1. For how many state y is not 1 means we should have the condition this is 0 and this is 0. That's what we expect. If you fix these two bits 0, 0, then how many bits are left? The number of bits left is 14. So if you make this is fixed 0, 0 and you are not varying this, you are varying all the 14 bits. Now how many number of state you can get in this case? If you fix this to 0, 0 and if you vary remaining all bits, that is from y13 to y0, from all combinations, that is all zeros to all 1, the number of possible state is 2 raised to power 14. So this is something like this. If I give you 3 bits, how many different numbers you can write? Or let's say for example, if I am giving you 4 bits, but out of 4 bits I am saying that this bit I am fixing it, let's say I am fixing it to 1 or 0. Then if you are fixing it 1 or 0, then it means you don't have any options to vary this, you have only option to vary this. So the total number of possible state is 2 raised to power 3. In the same way, even if we have 16 number of bits, but what I am doing is I don't have options to vary this as of now. I am targeting when y equals to 0. Okay, then if I get for when y equal to 0 means we can also access when y equals to 1. So let us first find when y equal to 0. So for y equal to 0 we can very clearly see here. So these 2 bits should be 0, 0. So for how many combinations these 2 bits will be 0, 0. That means these 2 are fixed on 0, 0. This can vary from all possible combinations, that is all zeros to all 1. When I say these, I mean from y0 to y13. So I can tell for y equals to 0, for y equal to 0, number of states is equals to 2 raised to power 14, because out of 16 bits, 2 bits you are fixing their value 0, 0. So rest of the bits are 14. So number of possible state is 2 raised to power 14. That means I can tell there are total 2 raised to power 16 number of states in total, out of which 2 raised to power 14 number of states. In this case your y equals to 0. You agree or not? Then if I ask you for how many states you will get y equals to 1, then naturally the answer will be 2 raised to power 16 minus 2 raised to power 14. Because total these many states are there. Out of these many states, for these many states y equal to 0. That means other than these combinations, that is other than this combination means this combination 0, 0 will not come into pictures, it will be something else. It is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So how many such combination possible means 2 raised to power 16 minus 2 raised to power 14. So total 2 raised to power 16 number of states when y equal to 0. That means 2 raised total number of state minus these many states, that is in these many number of states, you will get y equals to 1. You will get y equals to 1. So what I can tell, I can write equations. So 2 raised to power 16 minus 2 raised to power 14, okay, this multiplied by t clock, okay, this is equals to 24 milliseconds. How I am writing these equations? Because it is said y equals to 1 for 24 milliseconds in each period of y. In each period of y. So one state corresponds to 1 clocks. So these many states corresponds to these many states multiplied by t clock. So it makes sense that, you know, like in these many number of clocks, this is 24 milliseconds. So you can get the f clock from here. So t clock happens to be 24 milliseconds divided by 2 raised to power 16 minus 2 raised to power 14. Okay, then what is f clock? F clock is given by 1 by t clock. You find it out. This answer happens to be 2.04 megahertz. So if you see the key, the answer is 2.04 megahertz. This what is the right answer for these questions. The key is given to 2.1, so 2.04 is the right answers. So once again I am summarizing what I did in this case. So in this case, so I found for how many states y equals to 1. So that is 2 power 16 minus 2 raised to the 14 number of state, y equals to 1. Okay, and each state corresponds to 1 clock. That means, okay, so if I see one counting cycle of this particular counter, when I say one counting cycle, that means 2 raised to power, because it's mod number 2 raised to power 16. One counting cycle, if I ask how much in terms of time, it will be 2 raised to power 16 into t clock. So this is the total counting cycle. Okay, so in one counting cycle, this part of the counting cycle where y equals to 1, so this part corresponds to 2 raised to power 16 minus 2 raised to power 14 to t clock. So this is what is equals to 24 milliseconds, right? So then by simplifying we are getting it is 2.04 megahertz, and thus the right answer for this question. This is slightly tricky questions, but not that tough. The answer is 2.04. This is one more question asked in GATE 2021 of electrical. This is from measurement subjects and from breeze topic. The given question is, inductance is measured by, the options are shearing breeze, Maxwell's Cambridge breeze and wind breeze. You know, shearing breeze is meant to measure capacitance. Maxwell breeze is used to measure inductance. Kelvin breeze is meant for resistance, particularly low resistance ranges. Wind breeze is meant for measurement of frequency. So inductance measurement happens by Maxwell's breeze, right? That's the right answer. So Maxwell breeze is the right answer for these questions.